Are you ready to go on a trip to space with me? Well, if you are, get ready because we're going to go to space and visit the solar system and learn all about space. So let's get started. In today's video, we are going to learn about the solar system and about planets. But what are planets? What is a planet? Planets are round objects that orbit the sun. Orbit means to circle around and around. So something that goes round and round and round. Here is a picture of the sun. The sun is the largest star in the solar system. Look how red it is. Do you see all the fire steaming out of it? That's why during summertime when we're closest to the sun, it's so hot outside. There are 8 primary planets. Primary planets are the planets closest to Earth. And there's 8 of them. Look at the picture. Do you see all the planets? Can you spot Earth? Earth is blue and it has green on it. Can you spot it? There it is, that's right. The first planet is Mercury. Mercury is the closest to the sun. The second planet is Venus. The third planet is Earth. That's right. Earth is the third planet from the sun. The fourth planet is Mars. Did you know that they sent a rover to Mars? The fifth planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is a big, ginormous planet. The sixth planet is Saturn. Saturn has a large ring around it. The seventh planet is Uranus. It's a little white colored planet. And the last planet, the 8th planet, is Neptune. Look how blue Neptune is, and it's very small. Did you know that Earth is the only planet we know of that has oceans and life on it, living together on the same planet? Have you ever looked up at the sky at night and noticed that the moon sometimes moves around? It's in one spot and then another spot, and every day it changes? Well, this is why that happens. The moon rotates around Earth. It goes all around Earth, and it takes 28 days for the moon to go all around. 28 days. That means that every time you look up at the sky, the moon is going to look different. It's going to have a different shape. Sometimes it's going to look full, sometimes half, sometimes quarter. So when you get a chance to look outside your window at night, try to see what the moon looks like. All right, my friends, since we learned all about planets and the moon, now it's time to get active. And how about we get in our rocket ship and go up to the moon? But before we get in our rocket ship, we need to wear some space gear. So astronauts, they wear special gear when they go to the moon. They wear space boots and a space suit and a special space helmet. So let's get dressed. Space suit on. Zip up. And now put your boots on and your helmet. Bloop. And now we're ready to zoom. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Count down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Great job, astronauts. How about we go one more time? This time we're going to sing it a little bit faster. And we are going to count down in Spanish. Ready? Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Countdown in Spanish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Shh! Great job, astronauts! Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone, when he's nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for his tiny spark. Could he see which way to go if you did not twinkle so? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. In the dark blue sky you keep, while you through my curtains peep. And you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now sit down and get ready to listen to our story of the day, Pete the Cat Out of This World. Let's see what Pete is getting himself into today. Pete the Cat Out of This World by James Dean. It's a great day. Pete the Cat is going to space camp. Pete meets his bunkmate Glenn as they unpack. There is an announcement. Welcome, space campers. Please head to the classroom. Your mission begins now. Time to suit up, says Pete. He and Glenn put on their favorite uniform and race to the class. There is so many cool things to do and super neat stuff to see. Astronauts Tom and Chris talk about the trips they've taken, and they give a sneak peek at future space trips. It would be totally rad to go to space, says Pete. The campers find out what it feels like to be an astronaut. They go in the zero-gravity chamber. They ride in rovers. They even build rockets. Pete's rocket flies very, very far. Way to go, Pete, shouts Glenn. Look at that rocket. Next stop is Mission Control. We have some exciting news, says Tom. Our flight leaves today. We are going to the moon, and we have room for more. Pete, do you want to go? Says Sally. That would be awesome, says Pete. It's time to buckle up. Settle into the space capsule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Shh! Their spaceship speeds through space. They blast past the satellite and spot a comet. Tom and Sally have a rockin' surprise for Pete. his guitar. He plays a groovy interstellar song for them. Mission Control listens in. In no time at all, they arrive on the moon. They are ready to explore. The astronauts collect rocks and map out the moon's surface. Pete has a very important job to do. He straps on a jetpack and heads towards Mars. He takes tons of pictures. Oh no! Pete lost track of time and the moon is far, far away. He has to make it back to the ship before it blasts off. Oh, hurry, Pete, hurry. Whew. Pete made it. Back in the nick of time. The astronauts head home, and there's time for a few more tunes. Pete sure knows how to make an entrance. Pete's trip to outer space was out of this world. Still, he's psyched to have his feet back on solid ground. Rock it on, Pete. The end. Thanks for listening to Pete the Cat Out of This World. So I have some solar system space toys over here. And here is my magnetic board with some magnets. And you're going to help me put these on my board. But first I wanted to show you. Do you see this rocket ship? Look at this rocket ship. It goes up like this, up to the moon or Mars. These are astronauts. Look at they're wearing their space boots and their gloves and their suit and their helmet. You see that with a glass so that they can see. And they have lots of buttons on their spacesuits. I have 2 astronauts. And look at this. This is another astronaut, but he's in a rover. A rover is like a car that is able to go on planets on the moon and explore. And as it drives on the moon, it can take pictures, collect rocks so that we can see what they're made of. So this is a rover. This one's called Explorer 2. And here is a rocket ship. Look at this big rocket ship. For my friends who used to come to see me at the drop-in, you remember this rocket ship. This was everyone's favorite toy. The doors open, and inside there's a computer with a desk, and that's where the astronauts work and prepare. Here is a shower so that they can shower. I wonder how astronauts wash in space. And in here, there's a little kitchen so that they can eat if they're hungry. And then this is where the astronauts go and drive the spaceship. There's 2 chairs, 1, 2. So we can put the astronaut in there. And he can drive the spaceship. Shall we close the capsule? Close. Do you see the astronaut in there? And to get inside, there's a door, a latch that opens right here with steps to go inside. And inside here, astronauts can go right in there. Come with me as we take a closer look at the space toys, the rocket ship and the astronauts. Inside here, there's tools for the astronauts in case they need to fix the rocket ship. So there's some tools. What kind of tools do you see? I see a wrench right there. And this is the astronaut kitchen for the astronauts and where they wash. So we can put our astronaut there to wash. This is where they sit, and there's lots of controls there. Let's close the latch. And here is the astronaut. Do you see the suit? Has lots of buttons. And he has gloves and space boots. And this is where they control the mission to space. So here's the magnetic spaceport. I see the moon right here. Do you see the craters on the moon? Craters are big, deep holes. And that's a planet there. It has a ring, so it might be Saturn. And I see lots of little twinkling stars. Oh, look at that. A comet. And there's a rocket ship. Oh, and here is a little alien flying in space. And I see the sun right there. There's the sun. And this looks like Mars. It's red, like Mars. Mars is a red planet. And here are some more little alien friends playing together. I wonder what they're up to. What do you think they're up to? They're in a spaceship. Oh, this one has one eye. Can you help me build this puzzle? So we're gonna build a puzzle. It's a solar system puzzle. So here, this is the sun. Do you remember when we talked about the planets and the order they came in? So here is the sun, and I see Mercury. Can you see it? So we need to find the other piece. So, let's try this piece because I see some orange and yellow like the sun. Let's see if it'll fit over here. Yes, it fits. And there's another planet here. Venus. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try this piece over here. It has the planet Neptune, which is blue, and Saturn that has big rings around it. Oh, it fits. It fits right there. Okay, let me try this one here. This one has a planet as well. It has Uranus. Do you see it right here? This one also, Uranus also has a little ring, but the ring is different. Instead of going side to side, it goes up and down. Okay, and this big piece must fit over here. Yes, it does. And the last piece right here. Oh, wow. We finished our puzzle. Thanks for helping. Let's take a closer look at these planets on the puzzle. So I see the sun right here, and there's Mercury, Venus, Neptune, Saturn. Wow, look at Saturn with those big colorful rings. Mars, Jupiter. Jupiter also has rings, not as big as Saturn, but they're still big rings. Uranus, it's beautiful blue, and I see some purple and black. And what's this planet? Who recognizes this planet here? It's blue, white, and green. Earth, that is our planet. We live on the planet Earth. That's our puzzle. Thanks for helping me put together the puzzle. What else is up in the sky? I wonder. So rocket ships are not the only thing that is able to go up in the sky. There are other things that belong in the sky, and we're going to take a closer look at all these things in this book. Here, these are hot air balloons. They also float up in the sky. They don't go all the way to space, but they get as far up as close to the clouds as possible. Some other things that are up in the sky are planes, birds, the sun, kites. What about rainbows? Have you ever seen a rainbow after a rainy day? Look at these geese flying all the way up so close to the clouds. Balloons can float up to the sky as well. If you let a balloon, take a look and see how far up it goes. Clouds are up in the sky. Raindrops fall from the sky down. Here's a helicopter. Eagles. Look at these eagles. And here is the solar system. Here's the sun, Jupiter, Mars, Earth, stars, a space shuttle or rocket ship, the moon, and an astronaut. Fireworks are also up in the sky. When we light up fireworks, they go all the way up to the sky, and then they light up beautiful. Lightning comes from the sky. Look at the lightning bolts. And here's a bat out at night, and an owl. And there's the moon again. The end. We learned so much about different things that are also up in the sky or can go and float up to the sky other than planets and rocket ships. Can you think about something or tell me what you learned from the story that also goes up in the sky? What can you tell me? What do you remember from the story? That's a good one. I'm glad you were listening to the story. Well, thanks for listening and thanks for watching our video today on the solar system. So let's do a short recap and see what we learned about today in our video. We talked about the solar system and we learned about the 8 primary planets. We also learned a little more about the moon and the different phases of the moon, about Earth, our planet, and about what astronauts wear when they go to space. We also learned about different things that also go up in the air or fly up to the sky. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lamp Early On. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Lamp Early On. You can like our page and you'll get notification on any new videos or any upcoming events or anything new that's happening. Thanks for watching the video, and please let me know what you thought of the video and if you would like to see more videos about space.